Hey guys, so this is my first tutorial using the Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette by Morphe. This is the palette and it has some beautiful colors. My camera is not picking up how actually bright these shades are. This palette is definitely much better than her first palette in terms of the formula. The colors are so pigmented, they blend so easily into each other without losing much intensity. By the way, my name is Saniksha. I post tutorials twice a week here. Most of the videos are easy to follow tutorials just like this one. For more content and tutorials, don't forget to hit the red subscribe button and subscribe to my channel, and do give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and if you have any questions then leave them in the comments below. I'm starting this video a bit differently. My face was a bit dehydrated, so I decided to try this hyaluronic mask by Dr. Rashid. Keep it on for 20 minutes or more if you like. Next, I'm adding this 25K gold serum all over my face. This one is also by Dr. Rashid. I like how affordable these products are, and at the same time they are super effective. So I did my eyebrows off camera and priming my eyes with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade medium. This shade is lighter than my skin tone as I want a clean, blank, bright base to work on, so my eyeshadow pop a bit more. I'm using this Chelsea Boutique flat brush to spread and apply this concealer all over my face. Then I'm taking the color Certified on a large brush and setting my eyelid. Next, I'm taking this yellow shade No Joke on a blending brush and adding it all over my crease. Just going back and forth in windshield wiper motion. Once there is no color left on the brush, I'm going higher towards the brow so the edges look blended. In this video, I decided to show the whole process but making it a bit faster so you can see how much color I take or how much I blend. Next, I'm taking this pink shade Dance Party on this MAC 218 brush. This is a denser brush than the previous one. I'm dabbing and adding the color towards the outer corner and then on my crease. I'm taking the yellow brush and blending out the edges of the pink shade. Then I'm taking the pink shade and again adding the shade to the outer corner and then the crease, just going back and forth. Next, I'm taking my favorite shade Not My Journey on the same dense brush. Purple shades are usually difficult to blend as they diffuse easily, but not this one. I'm adding the shade towards the outer corner. I'm just dabbing to add the color and then blending it. I'm going to use a little bit of this Tarte Shape Tape Concealer and do a cut crease. I'm using this MAC small brush to do that. Just concentrate and create a nice cut crease. I'm just tapping with my beauty blender to make sure the concealer is not wet. Next, I'm taking this pink shade on a blending brush and blending the edges of where the concealer meets the pink shade. Next, I'm going to wet this brush with the Wet n Wild spray and take the color Talia on this brush and add this color on the center of my eyelid till the pink shade. I'm not adding this color towards the inner corner as I'm going to add another shade there. Next, I'm taking the pink shade Dance Party and blending where the pink meets the gold and making sure everything looks blended. So now I'm cleaning the brush on a dry towel and taking the color I'm in it on the flat brush and adding it to the inner corner of my eyelid. Add the color and blend it into the previous gold shade. Next, I'm cleaning all the fallout using the Bioderma Micellar water on a cotton pad. Then I'm adding the Hangover Primer by Too Faced all over my face. Always remember, just spread this. Don't over massage, just spread it. I really love this primer as it dries up to be sticky, which makes the foundation stick for longer. Next, I'm adding this Lancome foundation. This one is in the shade 0.5. This foundation is very lightweight. You can create light to medium coverage. You can also create a full or heavier coverage by adding a couple more layers. It covers and conceals the spots, marks and redness really well. I'm using a matte buffing brush and applying all over my face and neck. When you use a brush, you end up using less product as compared to a sponge. Next, I'm adding the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Tan Sand. I'm using this as a concealer under eye. I love how it conceals and hides the dark circles. This concealer never fails me. I'm using a brush to spread and blend. Remember not to push it in, just gently blend. Under eye is a very delicate area. Please take extra care to avoid fine lines. Then I'm highlighting these points on my face. Again using the Shape Tape Concealer, but this time in one shade lighter, and that is the Tarte Shape Tape in medium. I'm highlighting the forehead, the bridge of my nose, the upper lip and chin, and right under the cheekbone and few dots under eye too. Then I'm using the dampened sponge to bounce and blend. The reason why I highlight under cheekbone is so that the part looks brighter and the area above it will look darker comparatively, and then it will look as if I've done cream contouring. This is called reverse contouring. I'll set everything with Tarte translucent powder. I'm using a small brush to set all the areas where I highlighted, like under eye, the laugh line, bridge of the nose, forehead, chin and under the cheekbone. I don't like this powder for camera as there is definitely flashback, but in real it looks pretty good. Next, I'm contouring my cheekbone and jawline. I love the dimension contouring adds before and after. This one is by Fenty Beauty in Island Ting. Next comes my favorite highlight by Fenty Beauty in Trophy White. I'm adding the highlight on the highest point of my cheekbone and then on the bridge of my nose, on the cupid bow and the chin. Next, I'm contouring my nose. I'm adding the same bronzer on both the sides, right next to the highlight, not on top of it but right next to it on both the sides. Then I'm adding some Tarte blush. I'm adding my blush right above the contouring and blending it into the contouring. To complete the eye look, I'm going to first take this purple shade on a pencil brush and add it to the lower lash line. Just like this, going back and forth. Next, I'm taking this pink shade and blending out the edges of the purple shade. Again, going back and forth, and make sure the bottom corner and top corner meet to make the look complete. Finally, taking this yellow shade and smoking out the lower lash line a bit more. Next, I'm grabbing my Huda Beauty eyeliner and filling my waterline with it, the bottom and the top waterline. Next, I'm coating my lashes with my favorite mascara. This one is the Huda Beauty Legit Mascara. I have a whole post on this mascara on my Instagram. Go check it out. I'm adding the volume side first on the top and bottom lashes, followed by the curl and length side on my top and bottom lashes. Then I'm adding the Huda Beauty lashes in Olivia. If you're looking for not so dramatic lashes, then these ones are for you. Then I'm lining my lips, filling it in with the Bobbi Brown lip pencil in the shade Rose. And then I'm filling my lips with Huda Beauty's Demi Matte in Bonnie. I'm even adding the Huda Beauty Lip Strobe in Snobby just on the center of my lips. And that's the final look. I hope you enjoyed this easy to follow tutorial and I hope you recreate this look. I'm going to create a few more looks using this palette. I am definitely in love with this palette and I can compare them to a few really high-end eyeshadow palettes. I'm going to announce my new giveaway really soon. Do take part in the giveaway. Head to my Instagram page to find out more about it. Don't forget to like and comment and subscribe to my channel before you leave. Thank you so much for watching and I hope to see you back soon.